Well, hey guys, welcome back to another Daily Devo. I really have missed you. This past week has been a week. Well, I'll tell you all about it here in just a little bit because that's really where the whole message is going to come from. Because while I had such a crazy week throughout this week, God not only taught me, but really just reminded me of such a message that I need to hear often. And it's a message that I feel like many of you who are probably watching this need to hear it as well. And so let me just kind of tell you about my past weekend, especially my weekend, and then I'll just kind of explain this whole message that unfolded throughout all this. So this past week has just been a crazy one. And let's say like this past weekend one of my family members was in a really bad car accident. Thankfully, he is okay and everything turned out fine. But if you wouldn't mind praying for him and just his recovery on that, that'd be fantastic. So everything's okay now, but during that time while we're waiting in the emergency room, it's one of those overwhelming feelings of what's happening, what's going to go on, how are we going to get through what's going on, and how are we going to handle this? This past weekend, if you are anywhere near us in Kansas, because we live in Augusta, Kansas, and this past Sunday, or let's say Saturday night, Sunday morning, it was -7 degrees, feels like -18. One of the coldest temperatures that I even remember even existing in. Oh, well, that same night, our heater went out, and so our house was so cold that morning, and it was one of those situations again. How are we going to handle this? How are we going to pay the bill for the heater repair? How are we going to get this fixed? How are we going to get through this? And this past week has just been one of those weeks where it's like, how are we going to get through this week? How are we going to deal with all this? And it was one of those just like, oh my goodness, if we keep our eyes so focused on these little things, it's so easy to get overwhelmed. But the message that God really reminded me of this week was that He's able to take care of us. And the positive note to all of this, every single situation that took place, somehow, some way, God took care of us, and we are through that week and on top of this new week, and everything's okay. And the message I wanted you to hear today is the same message that God reminded me, that God's able to take care of you. That I don't know what you're going through. I mean, for me, I'm looking at a camera right now, and that's what I am giving this message to. But I know that it's not just a camera that I'm talking to. This is you. You have a life and you are going through so many things, and maybe your week has been even crazier than my past week. And there has been so many things that you are just trying to understand. How am I going to get through this? How am I going to handle this? How is this going to get paid for? How is this ever going to end positively? But my message to you is the same one that God reminded me of. God is able to take care of you. While your situation you're going through might be way too overwhelming for you to deal with, it's not too big for God. God's not overwhelmed with the situation you're in. He is able to take care of you. What you need to do is trust Him. Trust that He knows what He's doing. Trust that He is able to take care of you, and trust that He will take care of you. I know it's easy to say that rather than actually to do this, but here's the thing, what's our alternative? To sit in the state of worry, so focused on the little things that we are just overwhelmed with, or just to allow ourselves to see the bigger picture and know that God is working for our good, and He can take the mess that we're in and actually help us get through it. So my message for you is this: God is able to take care of you. What we need to do is trust Him with all the craziness that we're in. Let's go ahead and pray, and we'll get out of here. Father, I want to say thank you for your love, and thank you for taking care of us. We truly do love you. We truly do thank you that you are working for our side. We love you, and I pray. Amen. Well, hey guys, as always, I want you to know Jesus loves you, and thanks for watching. See ya.